All right, this tutorial is task number 2 for Module 10, Lesson 1. Um, Derive and apply formulas for circumference. Okay, this is part 2 of Build Understanding. All right, this talks about pi. Pi, represented by this symbol, is the ratio of a circle's circumference to its diameter. And we talked about that in the first, in number 1. Okay, when I measured some household items and I got those four ratios that were very, very close to each other. If you recall, there were 3.2, 3.14, 3.2, and I think 3.15. Okay. So you could use this relationship to find a formula for circumference. All right. The ratio for pi is always your circumference divided by diameter. And it's always the same for circles, are called pi. And the value of pi can be approximated by 3.14. And if you remember, I actually got that on one of my objects, or 22 divided by 7. So you've got a decimal approximation, or you've got a fraction on that approximation. Okay, very, very important here. Very, very important. You'll see a bunch of this. So select the equation for pi using circumference and diameter for diameter. Okay, so let's see. You've got a bunch of these. You got circumference divided by diameter squared. You've got pi equals circumference divided by diameter squared. You've got circumference divided by diameter is equals pi, or you've got circumference minus diameter divided by diameter. Well, that's pretty easy, right? It's the one that's above. Circumference divided by diameter is what pi is. Okay, always. Okay, very important to know. So how could you rewrite it? How could you solve for just circumference? Okay, think about this. Okay, if I just want to solve for circumference, what do I need to do here? Okay, all right, well, in this case up here, I had to take circumference and divide it by the diameter. Okay, but what if I just took what if I took pi and I multiplied it by the diameter? Would that give me circumference? Yes. If you take any of those numbers, any of those that I got from before, let's take a look at my coffee cup. Okay, my coffee cup, my diameter was 3.5, so 3.5. Okay, let's multiply that times 3.14, which is pi. What do I get? 10.99. If you recall, my coffee cup was 11. That's what I got my measurement. Well, let's try it again. All right. I did my frying pan. My frying pan's diameter was 10. And if I multiply that times pi 3.14, what do I get? 31.4. Okay. And that was my circumference, if you recall from the previous one. So pi times diameter will always give you the circumference. All right. All right, it says choose the phrase that best describes the relationship between diameter and radius. Okay, the diameter is equal to the square root, 1/2, or 2 times the radius. Okay, well, the diameter is equal to twice the radius. Okay, because if you the radius is halfway through the circle, so if you go across the circle, that's all the way across through the center. That's how you get the diameter. All right. So there's another way we can write this. Rewrite your equation in terms of circumference for the radius. Choose all the equations that correctly describe the relationship. Okay, so circumference, is that pi times radius? No. Is that pi times 2 times radius squared? No. Is that pi times 2 times radius? Yes, because diameter is twice the radius. Diameter is twice the radius. Okay, and you see a squared here, so that's not it either. But this is the same thing, just written in a different way. 2 times pi times radius. So pi times diameter and 2 times pi times radius are the exact same equation, just written different ways. Okay. All right, this ends task number 2. Hopefully this tutorial was helpful for you to solve. Thanks for watching.